Testing. I hope the sound is better, maybe. Hello, let's try it again. Is my sound working? Please let me know. I was just over here talking away the first 30 minutes to myself because apparently y'all couldn't hear me. So let me do a quick recap. So we got Mr. Michael with his asymmetrical bob. Reminds me of back in the day. He was so excited, um, waiting to see his new wife and watch scary movies or whatever, whatever, whatever. And so the bride didn't even want to be married, y'all. She got all the way to the altar and was like, I don't think I can do this. Like, how do you go through the makeup and the dressing, the hair, and all the above, walk all the way down the aisle and get in this man's face and say, I can't do this? I'm wondering if that was edited. No way that woman went through all that. But I'm wondering, did she know him? Was she just not attracted to him? What is it? Y'all let me know what you think if you saw that part. Stackable G, see, playing. I was about to cut this live off. Thank you. Thank you, the money T. They didn't have to start the episode like that. Right. And I was like, okay, Mavs, you starting off good, jump right in to a wedding. I was all excited. And then it was like 15 minutes went by, 20 minutes went by, no bride, a mess. But anyway, I don't know if he would have fit in good anyway with his man skirts. I was like, I don't want to be seeing that all season. No man in a skirt. But anyway, then we got to Emily and Brennan. I hope I'm saying that right. They're supposed to get married tonight. Alicia stopped by earlier and she said that would be the only couple getting married tonight. So we're going to get one wedding. And I believe she said an after party. So 1 hour math show and then 1 hour after party, maybe, or maybe it'll be a 30-minute after party. But yes, the money T, you missed it. It was terrible. Oh my goodness. I feel sorry for the boy too, but at least he had a support system there. Okay, anyway, then we got Emily and Brennan. So they seem like they're going to be okay. Only issue is Emily has never been in a relationship. That is a miss. I don't know what to think about these people in their 20s who have never been in a relationship. Like, what in the world have y'all been doing? Especially if you're not a virgin still, so you just been sleeping around with folks and no commitment. Oh, I don't know. But Brendan, I think the thing that's going to worry me with him is I guess he has a New York personality. He said he just speaks his mind. His parents have been married 30 or so years. They don't communicate well. So he grew up, in his own words, seeing a toxic relationship. So that's going to be interesting. Is he going to learn from it or is he going to learn to do the same thing? So I'm trying to make some good notes so I can refer back to these notes in about 3 or 4 weeks when we get past the honeymoon stage and they really get into these conversations. Then we get to, was it Lauren and Orion? Now listen, I think they are going to get a lot of camera time because, as y'all already said, Orion tried to see if he liked men. It's hilarious, like he tried a piece of chicken with some Old Bay on it. Like, anyway, he tried to see, and I guess he didn't like it. So he back over dating the women, and they connect him with Lauren, who actually is bisexual. So this is going to be an interesting couple because I guess she gets the best of both worlds because Orion has long hair. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So then he can look like a lady, and I guess he can put on Michael's man skirts. I hope not, but we're going to see. We are going to see what happens. I'm just like, OMG. So I'm really looking forward to Orion and Lauren. This is going to be something else. Oh, it's back on already, y'all. Oh, let me mute. All right, y'all, we are back and about halfway through the show. Hope my sound is still working good. I'm not sure what in the world happened earlier. Technology. But okay, we got a few more couples. We have Austin and Becca. Now, Becca thinks life is too short to be normal. But is anybody really normal? I think we're all unique. What's normal? Like, I don't even know. I know I'm not normal. But yeah, so we'll see how Becca and Austin pan out. I didn't really get many notes on Austin. I don't know what I was over here doing. I was lost. Okay, I was still stuck on Lauren and Orion, and I'm just like, what is going to happen there? So then we got Cameron and Claire. So I'm liking the C's. And then I think her sister's names start with C's, maybe like Chrissy and Kat. So this is going to be a good start. Cameron is handsome. Claire is pretty. I think I like Claire so far. The charades game was a good idea. Stackable G says, did you tear up when she mentioned losing her brother? Listen, not until they said it was his choice to go. I'm going to say it like that. That was the sad part. And that's what I was working on earlier today. I was working on my next live that I want to do, or a short video, just on being positive, having a positive mindset, doing those self care activities, and just showing yourself love. That is so important. And then they said that, and I was like, okay, double confirmation. Let me get myself together so I can make this quick little video to encourage the people. But yes, that was so sad. They are quadruplets. So Claire is one of four, and her brother passed away because he didn't want to live anymore. So that is so, so sad. And they are so young. Claire's 27. Not sure how long ago that happened, but it doesn't matter. That at any age is just wow. It is so, so sad. So if you are out there and feeling down, reach out, get the help you need, let somebody know, and just think about the positive side. Don't beat yourself up. Don't be negative. Yes, life can be tough, it can be hard, and the feelings that you have may be valid, but find somebody that you can trust and talk to, because there is a better life. Like, you can truly choose better. Don't give up hope, because life is truly worth living. A few years ago, my uncle passed, and allegedly the cause of death was the same way. I don't believe it still to this day. I don't know. I'm in denial still, whatever. But yeah, it's just so common, and it can happen. I don't know if it's like people just snap, or I don't know what it is, but you just wouldn't think that some people would do that, and then they do it. And it's just mind blowing. Just really sad that they really couldn't find anyone else to reach out to or talk to, or they just couldn't find the worth in themselves to continue living. So yeah, that's a whole topic. Don't do life alone. That is one thing that my church teaches. We were not made to do life alone. Find you somebody you can talk to, connect to, and be an accountability partner. Check in on whoever. I know life is busy. God knows it's one of my busiest times now, especially at my main job, and then still trying to do my financial coaching. Life is busy, so I'm not able to reach out and check on people like I should, but hopefully, people will have multiple people they can talk to and go to. I think that is so, so, so important. But yes, Stackable G, that was sad, sad, sad. And then Cameron, his story about his parents divorcing when he was 13. And then he said he moved in and lived with his dad, but his dad was always working, so he was always by himself. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this pair works. You have one person who was always used to being by themselves, the other person came in the world with three other people there, plus mom and dad, and is always used to having a lot of people around. So what is this going to look like for them? Because I know me personally, I'm the middle child, and I like my space. I love being by myself, and I just don't even know what in the world I'm gonna do when I get married. Because I'm like, can we have separate rooms? But it's back on, y'all. So let me mute. Now, I don't know why they keep doing these little segments and not giving me nothing to talk about. I need a little more action, Married at First Sight. It kind of goes back to what I was saying at the beginning when y'all probably could not hear me. They are down to four couples. So I wonder if Married at First Sight production is going to drag this out to give us a full season now that we're short one couple, because that's what it seems like they did last season when one of the couples left early. It's like they just gave so much more time to the other people, and it was like they were just pulling at anything to make the season super long. I think we had like 25 episodes. Woo, that was a long time. It was like 4 months or 5 months, maybe. Oh my goodness. Yes, it was a long, long, long time. Stackable G says, I'm sick of her friends' stank remarks. Yeah, that's how it is. And I guess one, people are going to tell your truth. If you don't tell it, they will tell their version of your truth. And then two, this process is just crazy. So it's not the norm. And I guess everybody's just scared. That's the thing that I get from it. So I don't even know how I would react. I don't know. I think I could do it. And I'm like the one guy said, was it Brennan? You're just going to try to see the best in the person. You try to understand why they connected you to, and then just build on that. Don't focus on the negative, what you don't like. Don't focus on what you're used to or what you thought you should have got. Just live in the moment, enjoy this person, long as they're not disrespecting you, long as they don't stink, you know. I think that should be grounds for divorce. If your partner want to stink, oh God, is that in the Bible? I bet that's in the Bible somewhere. Okay, let me get back to this. So yeah, cheating. If they're ignoring you, like, oh my God, that's one thing I cannot stand. Do not ignore me. Woo, child. That, that's ground for divorce too. I think it is. Is it alienation of affection or something? When somebody like ignores you. I think that's the word for it. I don't know. But to me, that's grounds for divorce. And of course, the cheating and the beating and stuff. Now, come on, y'all. Use some common sense now. Well, I don't know. I might cheat back. Cheat back and then pray about it later. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. Just some things you can overlook. And no, I'm not talking about this struggle love stuff. And struggle love is different for different people. But you just got to sit down and realize what you want and what works for you. See, Stackable G, you say you think that's what it is. I'm going to Google it when I get off of here. I don't want to close the live out now. But yeah, I don't like being ignored in my relationships, like my friends, family, whatever. Y'all can ignore me all day. I don't care. But when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I need time, a whole lot of conversation. Very important. Don't make me feel like I have to fight and beg and schedule appointments. Divorce. Done. Next in line, please. But I'm excited about the season. It's finally back. Ready to Love ended about a week or so ago. So all my focus can be on Married at First Sight 100%. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, it's back on, y'all. So let me mute.
Full disclosure, I cried this morning. I never really imagined doing this without my mom. She passed away in April. My mom really was my best friend. And realizing she's not here, it's a whole side of that. But I am still excited. I think I'm gonna find a really nice dress. Probably gonna buy some more. Have you thought about how you want to look and feel on the wedding day? Yes. What are we thinking? I want sleek, maybe open to like a mermaid or like a fit and flare, maybe if it's just not. So we want something that hugs the body, yes, shows off the curves a bit. I don't work out for nothing. I'm imagining myself to look like Black Barbie. I'm hoping to find a dress that shows my husband I'm kind, I'm compassionate, I'm generous, but that I also know how to have fun, I know how to party. Can't twerk in this, I can't throw no ass in this. Girl gotta dance. So I just got fitted in my first ever tuxedo, and oh my goodness. You guys ready? Yes. Oh my god. So great. That was good. Shopping. Are you my bride?
All right, y'all, we are counting down to the last minutes. I think we're gonna get Lauren and Orion's wedding next. I'm excited about them two seeing each other. I think Orion is handsome. When he pulls his hair back, oh yes. I hope she likes him. She did say something about being attracted to whoever. So it looks like looks may be a little important to Lauren. And I hope Orion is giving it because I think they're going to be my favorite couple. But what is up with all this loss? Got divorces, like a parent got divorced, the other couple is toxic, the girl lost her brother. Oh my goodness, just so much loss and tears this season. It seems like it's going to be a very emotional season. That's what I'm seeing because even with Orion, he's not going to be bringing much masculinity, I don't think. Looks like he's going to be tapping into his feminine side a little. And I don't know what we're going to do with the other three guys. Are they going to be able to bring the balance and keep everybody happy and thinking and on track and tear ducts dry? We will see. So thank you, Stackable G, for putting the definition of alienation of affection. I was all the way wrong. But I knew it was something about not giving me the attention that I need, want, and desire. So we was kind of halfway there. But yeah, this season is going to be interesting, I can see. But I'm ready for the ride. Do you all have a favorite couple yet? Let me know. Or even a favorite person. I think for individual, Claire may be my favorite individual, but favorite couple, for some reason, I am drawn to Lauren and Orion. Orion is good eye candy. I wish he would trim his beard, though. That beard is just what honestly, he just got too much hair, period, everywhere. Too much hair on his head. Oh my goodness, he would look so good with a nice little, maybe like a little, is it a brush cut for the white people? I don't know. But like just I don't know, just a little bit of hair on his head. So we'll see though. I'll let him have his long hair. Maybe he'll pull it back more often. I think that looks good on Orion. I'll have to read up on them all again. Yeah, that's a good idea. I need to do the same because I got a lot of blank lines by their names on my notebook. I have been through 3 ink pens tonight. I guess they've all dried up. I don't know what in the world is going on, but yeah, so we are maybe almost done. Maybe 10 or 15 more minutes. I hope they're not going to give us 2 hours of maths tonight and then a whole hour of the after party. If so, this little introvert is going to be tired. Let me see. He's Native American. Well, what do they call it? I know for black people it's called the brush cut. So what is it called when the men get the hair that's real short? Maybe it's still called a brush cut. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's what my friend in my head, Orion, needs. Stackable G says he ain't white unless his daddy is. His mama is native. Okay. Well, what do they call it for the people that got white people hair? Because that's what Orion got. He got white people hair. Okay, so it's the brush cut for the Native Americans too. Thank you so much. So you're so wise. Oh man, but we'll see how Lauren likes him. I wish Lauren and Orion were getting married tonight, but it's going to be Emily and Brennan, according to what Alicia said when she stopped by earlier. So I want to get Lauren on in there and just get some more of her personality, see if she likes him. I'm ready for them to get to the conversation about liking the same sex. OMG, how is this gonna work? I can't wait till she tell her family and friends, like, girl, do you know who they hooked me up with? Those conversations are the best. All right, y'all, the show is back on. So let me mute. It's amazing what you can find out when things just keep on rolling. This Emily chick, now I see why she ain't never been in a serious relationship. And now I see why this is going to be an interesting night. Is she going to be hungover? Hopefully, the bachelorette party isn't really the night before the wedding in Married at First Sight world. I know that's usually how it goes. But the way that girl was so messed up, they need to give her about 2 or 3 days to recover to present herself to her husband, Brennan, because this is not going to be good. Mm-mm. If she show up like that on the wedding day, whew. Anyway, Stackable G said looks like the premiere is 3 hours total. Okay. So Mav's gonna give us a show tonight. I liked it last season when they went back to they did like an hour and a half and then the after party was maybe 30 minutes. That was lovely. That stripper had her booty all in his nose. Listen, don't do that move if you got gas. Emily, okay, I think we got that question answered, Emily. And Brennan, I'm assuming that's how you say his name. Let me see. Her fiance is Brennan. I think it was another comment. Oh yeah, remember Virginia and Eric? Same vibes. Yes, that's what I was talking about with little Chrissy. Chrissy was not having it. Lies. Orion is a girthy. Listen, we're not even going there. We'll see. Funny, 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 y'all. They gonna give us some action tonight. These girls and guys really be cutting up at this strip. Would y'all be there letting the stripper have their stuff all in your face? I wouldn't. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't even know what I would want to do for a bachelorette party. Now, yes, it would be nice to go out, dance, and have a good time, eat some good food, of course. But the strippers all sweaty and rubbing up on everybody. Mm, I don't know about that. I don't think I've ever been to a strip club. We were supposed to go years ago. My friend got married, but one of the other bridesmaids got sick. Like I think she had 1 or 2 drinks and she was towed up. So we didn't get to go. It is like kind of on my list to go, but I don't know, not for the bachelorette party. Mm, it just looks so musty when they be up there. Just you can't tell me they don't be sweating, or is it like freezing in there? Yeah, I have too many questions. Oh Lord, it's already back on, y'all. Let me hush. All right, Emily starting off bad already. The girls are asking how she's going to handle the question about never being in a relationship. And she act like she don't know. You be honest, girl. Just tell the truth. You never been in one. Whatever, give your reason and live life. Move on. That's the truth and stick to it. They be really trying to make things harder than it really is. Now, I'm not a fan of telling all your business, but that question to me is easy. In the words of Kendra D. In the words of Kendra G, that's an easy question. Like, I don't know why people be getting stumbled over the simple things. I mean, you're just talking about yourself. It's not like it's a test and a question about someone else's life. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, moving along. So we're getting close. Thankfully, my goodness, we're gonna get a wedding tonight. Emily and Brennan looks like they are gearing up. Wait a minute. I just realized I don't have Brennan's age. How old is Brennan? And also now I'm concerned about Orion and Lauren because Orion is 27. Is Lauren her Lauren is 31. Is she gonna want to date a younger guy? What is up with them pairing these ladies with um younger men? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think the man should be older. But we'll see how it goes. That's what we're here for. It's an experiment and we're gonna learn together. Okay, so Brennan is 28. Thanks, Stackable G. Let me make my notes. Trying to keep notes. Also, if you all are interested in joining the panel that I do on actually Aubrey's channel, let me know. Hit her up on Instagram, actually Aubrey. She's oftentimes in my comments. She's here on YouTube. So every Sunday, we do the Married at First Sight live on her channel, and we just recap the same show that we watch here live, Married at First Sight, and you give your input. You can say as much as you like. The lives are usually about an hour and a half to, I've seen some 3 hour lives, but you kind of do what works for you. So let me know if you're interested. And I would love for you all to join us on the panel for Married at First Sight on Sundays live. Give your opinion. You all are so awesome in the comments with pointing out things and catching things that I may miss. So that's what it's all about, just giving your perspective. So let me know if you are interested in joining us every Saturday or as many Saturdays as you can do on the panel. She is very flexible and open to different opinions. That's what I love. We can all share how we feel. I try to keep it positive because you just never know what people are going through. Even though now, when you apply to be on this show that is seen across the world, you better make sure you got a therapist on speed dial and you got a little bit of confidence about yourself because people are not going to be easy on you. So that's one thing I say about these shows when people go up here all in their feelings because people don't like them. I'm like, there's not one person in the world who is liked by everybody. Sorry, newsflash. All right, y'all, we're back on. Oh, so close. We get closer and closer every time, but they just won't get us over the hump of the wedding. And I keep missing her toes, Stackable G. What was wrong with the toes? I missed it both times. I was looking up as the camera was going away. OMG. But thank y'all for hanging out. Click like, share to yourself, share in your email to yourself, share to a friend who loves love, dating, positivity. Those people are who we want over here chatting with us. I also like to introduce people to Married at First Sight. I'm always talking about it. They're like, oh yeah, I've heard of that before, but I've never watched. And I'm like, come on and watch. So that's a good way to get people in the door, and then maybe they'll enjoy the show as much as we do. So thank y'all for hanging out. I guess we got another hour. Woo! We've been going for an hour and 52 minutes. Way to break us in, Married at First Sight, with this long episode. Jesus. I got to get back into the swing of things because it looks like we're going to be having these 3-hour episodes again. Hey, High Vibe, thank you for stopping by. Welcome back. How are you? How have you been? Are you watching the season premiere, the first episode, Married at First Sight, season 17 in Denver with us? We are almost at the end. I hope they give us a wedding tonight now because this is just, it's taking a long time. They are really dragging this thing out. I hope this is not the way it's going to go all season now because we need the hour and a half shows like we had previously. I love those hour and a half of maths, 30-minute after party, 2 hours. We chit chat and have a good night. Easy breezy. Because this 3 hour deal is tough. Tough, tough, tough. But we're here. Y'all make it so easy chatting with me during the commercial breaks. And like I said earlier, pointing out the things that we may miss. Yeah, I'm watching. I forgot. Tonight was the premiere episode. Awesome. I'm glad you're here. Actually, Aubrey reminded me because I was thinking the weddings were going to be next week. I call these the little matchmaking stuff. I call it the filler episodes. So that's what I thought we were going to get tonight. Another filler. So I'm glad. Shout out to actually Aubrey. She texted me and made me research when she was trying to get the panel together for Sunday. So again, if y'all would like to join and be a part of actually Aubrey's panel, let me know, let her know. She would be happy to add you to the panel, and I would love to share the panel with any of you because we all have a good opinion. We see stuff differently, and that's what we do when we recap. We give our opinion and we learn. You may learn something new, you never know. So, yeah, just let me know if you're interested, and I think it'll be good. You can do as many Sundays as you want, one Sunday, two, all four, all five, whatever works for you. We usually stay live for like an hour and a half to 3 hours or so. So just whatever works for you. All right, we're back on in Denver with the snow. Here we go again. Now, I appreciate the commercials and all Lifetime, but child, can we get to the wedding? All this fanning and she hot and cold. Ain't that the normal mess that y'all gonna feel when y'all get married? We don't want to see all of that. We want a wedding tonight. We have 5 minutes left. This commercial gonna be like 2 minutes. Now, let's get to the holy matrimony. How y'all feeling? Y'all like all this back and forth, the build up, the suspense? It's too much. Too much, too soon. And it's kind of confirming the question I asked earlier about is Married at First Sight gonna make us drag the season out because we only have 4 couples now since we have the runaway bride. This is a mess, just like Ready to Love. Same deal. They like to drag something out, but I guess the commercials is how they get paid, which is what I've heard in the past. I'm not sure how true it is. I haven't researched it, but I really hope we get a wedding because we're already at 2 hours now. So I don't know how that's gonna work if they spill over. Is it gonna be 2.5 hours of Married at First Sight? I don't know, but we'll see. Looks like Keisha Knight Pulliam is still doing the after party, and she got a good lineup. I saw a bunch of familiar faces, so we'll see who is going to be on tonight. But I'm looking forward just to seeing Keisha back. I said earlier she's been in the news because her husband has been lusting on the Instagram models and leaving thirst trap comments and just liking pictures and leaving comments that were a little they started some conversation and people were like, why is her husband talking like that? So I want to know, how do y'all feel about your spouse, your mate, your partner leaving comments flirting with Instagram models on social media? Do you care if they like or say, hey, sexy, that outfit looks good on you, or something along those lines? What are your thoughts? How are you feeling if they're complimenting someone online on their abs, their looks, the way they dress, the way they're shaped? Let me know. That is a good conversation to have because some people don't care. And I believe they don't care because they're out here doing it too. So let me know what you think. And let's all hope and pray that we get this wedding done with tonight because I don't even really have anything to talk about as it relates to the episode because they're not doing much. I mean, we can talk about Brennan and his toxic parents. I mean, he really ran them in the ground. I wonder what they're going to say when they see the replay because Brennan didn't hold back. He was like, his parents are toxic. They don't know how to communicate. A mess. And then they come up here. The parents are saying, no divorces. We don't do divorces in our family. Stackable G said it depends on the mood. Now, how does that depends on the mood? I guess that's a good way to put it. I don't know. I never thought about it like that. All right, y'all, it's back on. Let's get ready for the wedding now. Yay, we made it. We got a wedding, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to stay live for the after party so we can chat. So let me mute and I'll be back during the next commercial break. Take care for those of you who have to leave. We're back, y'all. Not Keisha Knight Pulliam getting to all the details. When was the last time you've been intimate or in a relationship? Skirt. I know she did not pull out the Kendra G question on us. I am like, what in the world is going on? And then the girl Lauren is talking about she had a little fling out of the country in Puerto Rico. Now, ma'am, we need more details on this now. Is this somebody you knew before you went to Puerto Rico? Did you meet them in Puerto Rico while you were there having a good time? And how did she find time to go to Paris for a second bachelorette party within like 2 weeks of finding out she was going to be married? That ain't adding up to me. What is going on? Okay, D Money T says so. No man wants him after date 3. And she thinks she's ready for marriage. Let alone Mavs. How did Mavs pick her? That's the question I want to be answered. How did they think someone? First, I've already said earlier, it wasn't a good idea to have somebody up here who has never been in a relationship, and now someone who has been ghosted multiple times. And then the girl was the drunkest one at the bachelorette party. She's on the after party now in a brace. Only God knows what she did. Go figure. When I saw the brace, I was like, yep, it had to be Emily. Emily is going to be our Virginia. That's just what it is. She is the Virginia of the season. Or could it be Lindsay? Let us not forget Lindsay now. Lindsay was a mess and she loved her alcohol too. So let's see which one is it going to be. But yeah, D Money T, great point. Nobody wants her at the third date. And even Keisha was trying to spruce it up. She said, oh, so you just don't call them back. She was like, oh no, they don't call me back. Poor baby. Math picks her because they're going to play in our face again this season. Don't say it. Oh, don't let it be so. I hope not. I'm still holding on to my hope for Lauren, even though this girl is a little wild now. I don't know. She's about to rub me the wrong way already. She's talking about having a fling not too long ago, and then she's 31. I don't know. Maybe that's what the 31-year olders are doing. But it goes back to my comment earlier. Emily's just out here spreading it wide too and never been in a relationship. So I guess that's what the late 20s and early 30s are doing these days. And you know what? I can't even put an age on it. Let me take that back because there's some 50s and 60-year olds out here cutting up too. If y'all watch the Kendra G dating show, you will see a lot of characters. And some of the people may play around and joke and just trying to get exposure. But a lot of the people on that show are really giving us their truth and real life situations and desires. So shout out to Kendra G. I am glued to her shows and love, love, love all things dating and love. So I'm always tuned in. All right, y'all, after party is back. Let me mute. Y'all, I just don't know what to say about little Miss Emily. It just keeps getting worse. Now she's up here telling us that she's the black sheep of the family. Poor baby. Poor baby. She just can't catch a break all her life. The men don't want her. The family don't like her. Mm. I hope this process doesn't ruin her. Mr. Brennan, you better get in here and act like you got some sense and protect this girl because this is going to be a job. I can already tell Emily is going to give Brennan a run for his money and he's going to be tapping into his New York side a lot with this girl. It is a mess. D Money T, thank you for pointing out that comment. How's she going to say they can be in the bed but not in the house? Are they going to be in a hotel? Are they going to their house? The D Money T said this season is already a whole food. And do y'all see that it looks like Lauren and Emily are going to be good friends already because they already know that the other one had a fling. It's like this is something they've already talked about. And if I remember correctly, Lauren was holding Emily's legs up when she was trying to dance on the wall. Oh gosh, them two together? No, they need to stay far apart. Keep Lauren and Emily far away from each other because this is not going to be good. Emily likes the party, Lauren likes the party, but she keeps it cute. And them partying or ganging up on the rest of the team is going to be disastrous. Now, let me see my girl Claire. Now, I like her little suits, little, classy and conservative, but Claire just looks older on the after party. I noticed her hair is a little different. I don't know. Maybe it's a little darker. She just looks older and a little distant, like she doesn't bond well with the other two ladies, or maybe she just didn't want to be there. I don't know. I hope things haven't gone bad already in her marriage, and that's why she is so kind of dry to me. But Claire was the girl I said I liked, so I don't know what in the world is going on with her now. We'll see. Stay tuned. I'm sure it's going to be something later on in the season that's going to bring us back to this moment and let us see why she was acting the way she is. And then it could be nerves, you know, walking around, a camera stuck in your face all day and you're interviewing and the viewers are giving their input. It could be a bit much. So maybe we'll blame it on nerves for now. But yeah, they are cutting up already. The Money Team. First episode, they are showing us too much. I think that's what it is. They're dragging the season out already, and we're just getting too much of the background things. And we don't need all of that. Like, let's just stick to the script and keep it moving. I really feel for Brennan, though. Brennan, whew, oh my, how is he going to handle Emily? This is not going to be good. I can already see it's going to be bad. All right, it's back on. Let me mute. Okay, Lauren, come through with the one-liners. Rejection is redirection. I like that. I like it. That's a good little saying to have because rejection is going to come. Oh, it's definitely a part of life, and we can't let rejection just tear us down. So that was the segment when they were talking about Michael and his runaway bride, first ever in Married at First Sight history, as they like to say. We had a runaway bride, and Michael was torn to pieces about not being able to get married. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. I could not imagine coming to the wedding and then your person just decides, never mind, this ain't what I want to do. Jesus Christ. I've heard it happen though. It happens in real life. I heard of a situation not too long ago, maybe we'll say 4 months ago. A lady, she was dating. I mean, her and the man were getting along good, going on dates, everything. And he did not show up to the wedding, didn't say anything at all. She posted it on Facebook. That's how I found out about it in my Christian singles Facebook group. We have a meet every Tuesday night, Saturday nights, and they have like game shows or we talk about hot topics. And that was one of the topics that the leader brought up. He showed the video, and me and my nosy self went right on over to the lady's Facebook page to get more details. And it seemed that they were in a real relationship. He proposed down on one knee with the ring, and they had been out a few times and posted about it. And boom, the fella just didn't even show up to the wedding. A mess. And then I know another lady at my church, something similar happened to her. She was dating a guy and he didn't show up either, y'all. He kept saying it was the weather, the weather, the weather. And he did not show up to the wedding. That is a mess. Oh my gosh. Ooh, so hopefully Michael gets it together because it did seem that he had a few concerns about his bride liking him and, being attracted to him. He was willing to bend a little bit on his looks, said he would take his nose ring out, something like that. But it already seemed that he was, not 100% confident and secure in his look. And then for her to walk all the way down the aisle, look him in the face and say, I can't do this, a mess, a mess. I could not imagine. So now Lauren, Claire, and Emily looks like they are going to leave, and we'll have a few of the guys come out now. I can't remember which guys it was going to be, but I'm looking forward to, seeing and hearing more for the guys and just listening to what they feel about the process overall. So we got about 15 more minutes left. All right, y'all, here we are with the men. All right, we are getting down to the ends of the road. We have Brandon, Orion, and Austin have now joined Keisha Knight Pulliam on the stage. The ladies have left. I wonder if they're backstage hanging out somewhere, or I just always wonder the setup and, is this live? Like, is it right after the weddings? Is it at the true point of the relationship or the season, or has everything already happened and now they're filming this? So if y'all know, let me know. And Mr. Orion is a mess. It looks like he cut his hair a little bit. I don't know, maybe it's just in a bun or something. But I'm like, yeah, keep cutting, brother, keep cutting. And I don't know why Keisha Knight Pulliam bringing up this bye thing again. The man said he tried it and didn't like it. And now the men are like, oh, do what you want to do, brother. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. But he already said he's past that stage. Um, the Money T says, dude in the baseball cap does not like the Orion conversation. It's all over his body language. Yes, they were like, just stay out of my room. I know that's what they're thinking in their head, but I don't know what they're easing into now. They're doing a little too much talking about this same sex stuff. So I hope this isn't going to be the new twist on Married at First Sight. It seems that they have surprises every season. Now that better not be no surprise next season with the same sex couples. Have y'all seen the advertisement for the I think it's 60 plus Married at First Sight? Now I have been waiting years for that one. I remember a couple years ago a lady was on Janice Hilton's channel, and she said that she had been contacted to be on the like 50 plus or 60 plus show. So I did see a little while ago a post on the Married at First Sight, maybe the Facebook page. They said that they were casting for the 50s and 50 plus or 60 plus singles. So I want to see that now. Can you imagine these older people who have already married? Well, maybe they haven't been married before, but definitely set in their ways. Now, you can't tell me you're going to get a 50 or 60-year-old up here and they're just going to be open to so much change, because I already know, even myself, I know how I am at 36, because there's some stuff I'm just not willing to bend on. So I'm looking forward to seeing the older couples, and I hope that they actually show it on Lifetime TV and it's not going to be one of those app shows. So stay tuned and let me know if y'all hear about it. All right, the after party's back on. Hey y'all, we are almost at the end. We made it. Oh, we are at 3 hours. Can you believe it? D Money T says Mavs in other countries already incorporated same sex marriage into the process. I think Mavs USA is trying to get on board. Mm, I think so too. I don't know what in the world, like, why are they just pushing all this stuff on us? D Money T says, and the Golden Bachelor shows that folks gonna act a fool no matter what age. Now that's what I'm ready for. I have not seen. I don't even know if I've heard of the Golden Bachelor. Is Bestie Dominique Arian's ex or no? Now that's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is Austin part of the Rainbow Coalition too? I think so. I really think so. I don't know. It was just something I didn't see it in the episode, but during this after party, it's given rainbows and flowers and skirts. Listen, do you, boo? Do you? But no, I like the basic straight couples, man and woman, masculine man. The woman could be feminine or a little in touch with her masculine side too, but the super soft men, like my boy, oh, what was my guy name last season? The super tall guy. Not last season, but the season before. I don't forgot my boy name. But yeah, I'm not into all this same gender loving stuff on Mavs. Y'all can have that on the other TV shows like Tyler Perry and Lifetime regular movie network or whatever. But we'll see what happens. We will see. And I'll be here live if it don't get too crazy. Now, I don't need Mav switching it up too much. They already got enough crazy and I guess kind of scripted stuff going on. We don't need more. But we're almost at the end. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. We maybe have 5 more minutes. I don't know. They're actually running over time because it's already 11 p.m. Eastern time. And looks like we have one more segment left. B Money T says the new season of The Bachelor on ABC is the Golden Bachelor. Oh my gosh. He is not 70. And he's got options. Well, until now you make me want to watch it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to find it on YouTube. Y'all let me mute because it's back on. All right, two things. I'm loving Lauren's natural hair. Yes, girl, curls and all. Love to see it. Loving it. I hope she keeps it up all season. I know it's work. A lot of people think natural is so easy. Just throw some water moisturizer in it and go. And you kind of can. But by the end of the day, you may have another picture, a different story. So I kind of understand why we ladies, us natural girls, like to go to those braids or some people wigs or whatever. And then my other point is, I don't know, Brandon just didn't look like he was into it. Maybe he was just tired, he's over it. I'm writing everything off to nerves and energy. But that's it, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for the support and this what to say, golden bachelor. Jesus, I wasn't ready. Not now. I can see 50s and 60s, but y'all telling me 70s and 80s. Woo, child. Yeah, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna find that. Definitely gonna find it. D Money T says natural is easy. I don't know. I've been natural now about 5 years, and I don't know how to explain it. My hair tangles up a lot. Like even once it's detangled, you really got to separate the mess and twist it up until you're ready to do whatever to it. And then, like I said earlier, by the end of the day, you don't know what's going to happen. Or and really I'm doing my hair when I have my afro out. I'm trying to fluff it every like 3 or 4 days because at a certain point the styles just look old, not as fresh or whatever. And then I have dandruff so bad. OMG. Like everybody says it's the good dandruff, but I don't like it because I'm having to wash my hair too often, in my opinion. Like, I mean, a few days, and there are the flakes already popping up. But yeah, that's enough about natural hair. I love it. This is my third time around being natural. And like I said, I think I've been natural about 5 years now. So yeah, I like it. It's cheaper for me, less expensive. But that's it, y'all. Make sure you are taking care of you. Get those self care activities in. Same message. Doesn't matter when it is. I'm always going to preach self care. I'm going to preach positivity. I'm going to preach debt freedom. Pay off your debt. Live within your budget. Save, 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 and do something you want to do. Make sure every week you are doing something for you. Don't go spending all your money on bills. Make time for yourself as well. So that's it. That's all. I will see you all either Sunday on actually Aubrey's channel for the recap of Married at First Sight. Make sure you go subscribe so you will be notified when we go live on Sunday. And if you can't catch us then, I'll be back here next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Married at First Sight, episode 2. I really enjoyed tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with me once again. Shout out to Replay Gang. Make sure you all leave a comment to let me know you stopped by and also leave your thoughts. Thank you. Y'all take care. Have a good night.